Rivians don't support Apple CarPlay, and to be honest, they probably never will. So, I installed it on my Rivian anyway. Now, why doesn't Rivian have Apple CarPlay? And the same goes for a ton of other automakers like Tesla and now General Motors, which is removing Apple CarPlay and Android Auto from their vehicles. And it's because these automakers are now developing and controlling their own software, their own operating experiences within the vehicle. Cars are kind of like appliances now. We plug them in, we update them, we connect them to the internet. It's kind of nuts when I say it out loud, but we live in an age of software-defined vehicles, or SDVs. Now, an SDV, a software-defined vehicle, is a vehicle whose features, the functions, are centered around the software of the vehicle. Back then, when cars weren't connected to the internet, there was no way to suddenly update the screen in your car and give it a ton of new features. Well, today, here in 2026, that's something that regularly happens. I regularly get updates in my Rivian that just make the experience better. And that's where Apple CarPlay kind of comes in. Automakers don't like that something that you can connect straight from your phone totally takes over the software experience that they have built end to end to give you. Something amazing has been replaced by some laggy, slow software that hasn't been really updated in a decade. Now, if you own a Rivian or a Tesla or any other vehicle that does not have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you're used to this experience. You probably like the software that the automaker has built for you. I know Tesla has the best software experience. Rivian is still kind of playing catch up, but this year is expected to make some major breakthroughs. But fundamentally, CarPlay is just good. You can activate Siri, you can make calls, you can hear, receive, and send text messages. There are a ton of apps that are in Apple CarPlay that you can now access from your car. And you can't do that within your Rivian screen or Tesla screen because, well, app developers aren't going to make an app just for one car model. With Apple CarPlay, you can build one app that can work with every single car that is on the road. And that's why people like Apple CarPlay. It's simple, they're used to it. It's the same pretty much infotainment experience going from one car to the next car. Whether you upgrade from 2014 to 2026, Apple CarPlay gives you a pretty similar experience. And for the many Rivian owners who do not care about what Rivian is trying to do to the infotainment, they just want good old Apple CarPlay, there has finally been a solution. Now this is EV Play. This is a little box that you install in your Rivian. It took me about 30 minutes and it gives me the full Rivian Apple CarPlay experience. You can request to send a text message, you can make a phone call, there's the Spotify app, Apple Maps, Google Maps, there's even the Chick-fil-A app. And it honestly does everything that you would expect Apple CarPlay to do. And for those people that really need Apple CarPlay in their Rivian, well, there is a true and working solution. But for a lot of us who don't have a Connect Plus subscription, you don't have the native Spotify app, instead, you can just use this EV Play, the Apple CarPlay in your Rivian, and instead you get the Spotify app, so you don't have to pay a monthly subscription, and you get the same thing. You get your playlists, you get your Apple Music library, everything here on your Rivian infotainment. And so for a lot of people, this is going to work well. You can put Apple CarPlay in your Rivian and it'll make you very happy. So I understand why people want Apple CarPlay. As slow and glitchy and meh it can be in a car, fundamentally it provides you what you need. You can make calls, request to send a text message. There are a ton of apps that are in Apple CarPlay that you just can't get on your Rivian infotainment. And this is absolutely a cool workaround. And being totally honest, this isn't anywhere near as smooth as Rivian's infotainment system. This is just inherently just kind of how Apple CarPlay is on most cars, and yet it works well for a lot of people. It's working well for me. And that's what Tesla has brought. They don't have Apple CarPlay, and even though in recent news it seems that even Tesla may finally be getting Apple CarPlay, which may influence Rivian, so maybe Rivians will finally get Apple CarPlay. But the point is, it is just not a fluid end-to-end experience, something that interacts from my driver display, from the screen to the rear screen, back here even. It is fluid. There are native apps, particularly the apps that you want with your music, Spotify, Apple Music. You know, it is generally, I think, a good experience, and I think Apple CarPlay takes apart from that. Now, I could totally see if Rivian just implemented Apple CarPlay in like a half-screen solution. That's what Lucid Motors did. Lucid was not going to go the Apple CarPlay route. They wanted to be like a Tesla and Rivian who built their own software in-house, and it was super smooth and super good, and they didn't have to worry about it. But some time went on, and Lucid has been known to have pretty meh software. So they crutched it with Apple CarPlay. And that's what Apple CarPlay is. It is honestly a crutch. Now, Lucid's software in the vehicle by itself has actually gotten pretty good, and they still use Apple CarPlay on a separate screen if you want to. And you still get the full software experience of the car while still accessing Apple CarPlay. And to be honest, I don't see why Rivian wouldn't leave that option there. I guess it doesn't meet with their philosophy of design, or they just don't want Apple to influence what they've built in their vehicles. There is truly no clear answer we've gotten from automakers or Apple on why these car companies like Tesla and Rivian are totally collaborating and implementing Apple CarPlay. Rivian wants to control the full infotainment experience, and I guess I kind of get it. But when Apple CarPlay for more than a decade has features that today the Rivian infotainment just doesn't have, and that we are expecting to get in the future with an over-the-air update, it just makes Apple CarPlay such a simple request, such a simple add. So I think the real question is, should other automakers, especially automakers that had Apple CarPlay but are now removing it, should they implement Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in their vehicles? And Tesla's is good, so they don't need Apple CarPlay. Rivian's is getting there, and that's why people want Apple CarPlay. But if Rivian gets to the point where the infotainment system truly end-to-end, great experience, and it has all the basic features that Apple CarPlay has, like reading and sending messages, of good voice assistant, then honestly, is Apple CarPlay even needed? Now, for me, this proved one thing, that Apple CarPlay, in my opinion, actually looks pretty good on a giant Rivian screen like this. And if Rivian truly wanted to, they could add Apple CarPlay. I'm actually sure that they could probably do it in like a software update. It would probably take some time and some coordination with Apple, but I'm sure it is something that could totally be done. And while I love Apple CarPlay in my Rivian, the Rivian infotainment system, in my opinion, is just good. And I don't have a true die-hard need for Apple CarPlay. So I kind of pass this question on to you. Why do you want Apple CarPlay in your Rivian so bad? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Isaiah. This is Rivian Updates, and I'll see you guys in the next one.